Thank you. Thank you everyone for showing up today. So today is our first sessions on tapping and Qigong. Before we go deep into what tapping and Qigong is, again, I want to refresh everyone on why we are doing what we are doing. Because I believe when I give you the what and why, the how becomes so easy. For years, we have a lot of information, but why are we not doing it? Because our body say no. You can have a lot of information in your head, but as long as your body say no, it doesn't matter if you got a PhD, you're still not going to do it. So I want to give you this basic to lay the strong foundation why we are doing this. Your mind, my mind is very powerful. It's the most powerful technology on the planet right now. As you listen to my words, your brain is firing millions of neurons, creating thoughts that really shape your entire day or your entire week, month, and year, and your life. Think about the thoughts you choose in the first moment after you wake up. It's like literally program your brain and your body for everything that followed for the rest of the day. I want to talk to you today about the 4 specific brainwave. Number 1 is the beta. Beta is the thinking mind, which is in your neocortex. Alpha is the relaxing mind. So right now, you are relaxing. You're listening to what I'm saying. Theta is the daydreaming mind. So some of you may be falling asleep. So you are in your daydreaming mind. This is where the operating system is, your subconscious mind. We all know that your entire life is controlled by your subconscious mind, your behavior, your emotions, your personality. And in delta brainwave, there's no activity, very low activity. It is like we're healing, deep healing happening in here. And again, I want to talk about the morning and evening affirmations. It's so critical because they can completely transform your life. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. And a lot of people say, yeah, I keep talking about positive affirmation again and again and again, but my life has not changed after 1 year, 10 year, 15 year, 20 year, 30 year, 40 year. And you know why? Because you did not get into your subconscious mind. And a lot of people say, how do I get into my subconscious mind? Seriously, how? The most easiest way is meditation. Because meditations calm your brainwave and it allows you to get into the data. The data brainwave is where your operating system exists. So that is when you use meditation or Qigong to calm you down to get into the data. And now you are conscious in your operating system. And that is how you change your subconscious. It is not just about positive statement. It is not. It is a proven scientific design declaration that wire your neural circuitry and change your energy field. These work at the level of quantum physics, and it can alter what is possible for you. So let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed someday everything seems to work out, opportunities appear, people respond positive to you, but other days it feels like you're pushing against resistance at every turn. So what is the difference? The difference is your state of being, your thought, your feeling, and your energy. You know what? Energy is the one that change your life. People say when you shift your perception, you change your life. When you shift your thought, you change your life. When you change your feeling, you change your life. One thought change your feeling. For God's sake, when you are in fear, you can keep talking about positive affirmation. And guess what? It doesn't work. It does not work because your body is still in fear. But using Qigong, you shift your energy right now, right here. So that is the practice. We need to learn to shift our energy within 2 minutes, within 1 minute, within 30 seconds. Because I don't have another 2 days to waste to shift my energy. I don't have another 1 day. I want to shift my energy right now. Right now. We are living in this 21st century. Everyone is busy. So we need to find the quickest way to change my energy, to really manifest what I truly want. I am at this age right now. I don't have another 20 years to manifest. Manifest another career, manifest the money I want, manifest the man I want, manifest the house I want, the car I want, the time and money freedom. I don't have another 20 years. I want it now, right now. And I realized that meditation is the fastest way, because in meditation or using Qigong or tapping, it brings your brainwave calm down and right into the data. In the data, you change your subconscious mind, you change your life. So when you first wake up, most people wake up, the first thing they do is they check on the phone. Immediately, what happened? They plug into the same problem they have as yesterday, the same worry, the same emotional pattern as yesterday. I know it very well because I had that for many years. They are unconsciously affirming the same limitation that have been always held you back. People keep thinking the same thought. The same thought that think about yesterday, the same feeling they had yesterday. Then they wonder why they keep creating the same life they live like yesterday. But you are here because you want something different. You want to break free from this unconscious pattern. You want to stop being a victim of your past and stop being the creator of your future. And I'm here to tell you it is possible. And it is not just possible, it is your natural state. We have to bring our body back into the natural state. A lot of us are living in stress. We have worry, we are stressed, we just live on stress on a daily basis. So to bring us back to our natural state, we need to learn some formula and some technique. It's not about the brain no more. Getting information is about the body. How can I connect my brain and my body? That is the one thing that we need to learn. You just need the right tool to access it. So one of the affirmations, truly, this is one of the strongest affirmation I always tell myself throughout the day. People say it in the morning, say in the evening. I don't care. I say it to myself every single day, and maybe a few times a day. That is what I want to share with you today. Now, when people do this, they really heal from their chronic illness. I have seen and I have heard from a lot of people, and they create wonderful relationship, and they access the level of energy that never thought they have, and they get clarity. So let's talk what happened in your brain when you first wake up. Your brain really produce different type of electrical wavelength depending on your state of consciousness. So when you first wake up in the morning, you open your eye see the sunlight. The sunlight get into your eye, and then it get into your eye will go to the back of your brain and say, wake up, wake up, wake up. And it go to the pineal gland, or people call it pineal gland. And that gland will produce serotonin. And then at night, it will produce melatonin. And we will go deeper into the next few sessions on how pineal gland is also known as the inner vision, the third eye, and how it helps you to connect with the universe energy, and how you actually manifest whatever you want. You know what? This is the science that has been proven. And this is what a lot of top transformation leaders did not tell you. They just say, oh, light energy attract light. So many women tell me, yeah, I write down what I want every day. For 20 years, I haven't manifest yet. Like I say, I don't have 20 years to wait for the universe to give it to me. I want it now. I want it now. So science have proved that your pineal gland in the back of your head is the one that connects to the universe and tap into the frequency. So we will talk that later, okay? So when you first wake up, you're in the alpha brainwave. And so this is very relaxing stage. And in this stage, do not hurry up and wake up and go brush your teeth and do other thing or start thinking about what I have to do. In this stage, I want you to stay in the bed and then really focus on this time and give yourself some affirmations and get into the meditative state and affirm what you really want. Have the visions of your life. Most people waste this precious window time, and you only have this 2 window time early in the morning when you first wake up and at night when you're ready to go to bed. So tonight, do not waste that precious moment when you're almost like, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to fall asleep. That is the time. Do not fall asleep and do not use your brain to think. Stay in that daydreaming stage and daydream the life that you truly want. Or the best is always tell yourself an affirmations at that time. You really need to understand how important it is and how your brain works in order to blend into transformations and spirituality and whatever you want to manifest. It is so critical to understand how your brain works. This is not just a nice idea. It is neuroscience. When you vividly imagine something, your brain releases some neurochemical as if it were actually happening because your brain doesn't know if it's real or not. So why not daydreaming and imagine the hot man or the nice house or the nice car or the $10 million on your table or in your bank account? We know that a lot of the athlete, they do that, the high performer, they use visualization. They use that. And your brain actually forms neural connection when you do it again and again and again on what you repeat doing and what you focus on. This is quantum physics. When you focus on something, the electrons in your surrounding reorganize everything. When you keep focus and focus, it will turn into form. This has been proven by quantum physics. Now, every time you have a thought, your brain releases chemical. We know that, and it makes you feel a certain way. The feeling reinforces the original thought, creating a feedback loop. You think a thought, it makes you feel the same. When you feel happy, you keep thinking the same thing. So it's a feedback loop. And this is how habits form mental, emotional, and physical. And most people are caught in unconscious habit that doesn't really serve them. So new thoughts create new feeling, and that new feeling creates new action, and that really creates the result in your life. When your brain is most receptive, that is how it changed your life. So let's talk about the first affirmation. I want you to say, I am the creator of my destiny. Let's say it together in firm voice. I am the creator of my destiny. I am the creator of my destiny. When you repeat saying that, you really reclaim the power again, and you actually become really believe in it. In the first few times, you might not believe it, but you keep saying that with a lot of emotion and scream and yell in the bathroom so no one think that you're crazy. You will slowly believe that you are really the creator of your life. And when you say that, you repeat that, you're no longer the victim. You're no longer the victim. And you are stepping into the truth of who you really are, and you're taking the power back. And what the magic is, you stop complaining, you stop shaming other, you stop blaming other, because when you do that, you give the power away to other people. You actually take control of everything in you. And you know that when sometimes things doesn't go your way, instead of saying, oh my God, this is just my life, you will slap your hand and say, no, I am the creator. I have the power to change it. I have the power to change it. Because you do that, your life change. You will see that how you respond to the challenges in a calm and confident way. You will see yourself make choices aligned with your highest value. And you will start seeing yourself noticing opportunities that you have missed all this time. And you will start to feel differently. You will no longer be a victim. And you even notice what you say. You no longer speak in a victim mode. The words that you use has changed. It has so much power in it. So now it's 7:15. Before I hand it to Hannah, I want to bring you into alpha and theta mode. Whenever you're ready, as long as you're not driving, I would like you to close your eye. Now, I want you to know the power of closing your eye. Because when you close your eye could not see any light. So your body is like, oh my God, it's nighttime. It's time to create melatonin. And I will tell you in my next few sessions how powerful melatonin is. According to research, melatonin is anti-cancer, anti-aging, anti-stress, anti-heart disease, anti-fat, anti-everything. It will increase your metabolism and break down the fat you have. So this is the power of melatonin. So when you're in a meditative state, that's why we always like you to close your eye. Close your eye if you feel safe to do so. At this time, I want you to imagine a golden white light is pouring from the crown of your head all the way into your body. Imagine it flowing all the way down to your body, just like you're taking a shower. Head, relax. Neck, relax. Shoulder, relax. Chest, relax. Abdomen, relax. Whole back, relax. Arm, hand, finger, relax. Leg, feet, toe, relax. Whole body, relax now. Continue to relax. Head, relax. Neck, relax. Shoulder, relax. Chest, relax. Abdomen, relax. Whole back, relax. Arm, hand, finger, relax. Leg, feet, toe, relax. Whole body, relax now. Continue to relax. Breathe in, breathe out at your own pace. Whenever you're ready, you may slowly open your eye and I will hand it to Hannah. You're mute, Hannah.
Oh, thank you, C. Thank you so much. I hope everybody is relaxed because I am certainly relaxed. But sometimes the thing with me is I'm so relaxed, I fall asleep. So hopefully I'll stay awake for the next 15 minutes or so. So if you've been carrying too much for too long and wondering if it's finally safe to exhale, this is for you. I'm Hannah Essenberg, and I'm so grateful to be here with you alongside C. If you're part of C's community, you already know how powerfully she teaches that the body holds stories of stress, of silence, and of survival. That trauma isn't just what happens to us, but what stays stuck inside of us when our flow is blocked. And if you're part of my Path to Impact community, you know I work with nonprofit professionals, activists, and overgivers who care deeply, but they often wonder, when do I get to breathe? So today, we're not just talking about the resilience that grits its teeth and pushes through. We're talking about the kind of resilience that softens, that reclaims its breath, the voice, and the energy, and of your worth. And we're doing that through a grounding poem and a science-backed practice, EFT tapping, that invites your nervous system to finally exhale. As Sip points out, you relax. Let this be your invitation, not to fix anything, not to show how much you can handle, but to return to a part of you that already knows how to rise. Let's start with Maya Angelou's words from her poem, Still I Rise. Just a few lines. Let them land in your body. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Today, through tapping and NLP, we rise, not as a performance, not as a pressure, but as a return to our root system, to our breath, to ourselves. Before we begin round one, here's a quick explanation for anyone new. Tapping, or emotional freedom technique, or EFT, is a gentle, science-backed way to calm the nervous system. It interrupts your stress patterns and shifts the emotional energy that's been stuck in your body. It's especially helpful if you've experienced burnout or chronic stress or emotional suppression. As we tap, we'll move through 8 acupressure points: the eyebrow, the side of the eye, under the nose, your chin, your collarbone, under the arm, and the top of your head. You can repeat after me or simply let the words wash over you. Just follow along as I demonstrate. You don't have to get it perfect. You just have to stay present. We'll have 3 tapping rounds. In each tapping round, I'll ask some questions, and as we tap, notice what surfaces for you. Whispers or tensions or truths long tucked away, and let each point help you release a little more. Ready? Take a deep breath. And in round one, we're unmasking the survival self. What have you been holding in to survive? Eyebrow point. I've been strong for so long, I forgot how to be soft. Side of the eye. I've been calm in the chaos, even when I was breaking inside. Under the eye, I've carried the weight of others' expectations. Under your nose, I've made myself small to stay safe. Who do you believe you have to be in order to belong? Your chin. I learned to survive by becoming what others needed. Collarbone. But I don't even know if that version of me was ever mine. Under your arm, it kept me safe, but it kept me hidden. Top of your head, and now I feel tired and invisible. If you didn't have to be strong, what else could you be? Eyebrow point. I'm beginning to question the old rules. Side of the eye. Maybe my truth is more valuable than my performance. Under the eye. Maybe my softness is powerful. Under the nose. Maybe I'm allowed to rest. If you didn't believe your worth depended on usefulness, what might you discover? Chin. I'm more than what I've survived. Collarbone. I'm the one who lived. Under your arm. I'm the one still breathing. Top of your head. I'm allowed to rise, unmasked, unarmored, and real. Ready for the next round? You're doing great, by the way. Whose voice lives inside your mind, telling you you're too much or not enough? If your inner critic is anything like mine, it's extremely loud. So let's see if we can tap around those points. Eyebrow point. I hear the voice that says, who do you think you are? Side of the eye. The voice that doubts, minimizes, and questions. Under the eye. The voice that speaks in shame. Under your nose. The one that tells me to keep the peace, even at the cost of my truth. What happens if you zoom out and see yourself from your future self's perspective? Your chin. I internalized their doubt. Collarbone. I made it mine. Under the arm, and now it plays on repeat. Top of your head, but it's not my truth. It's an old recording. You can zoom out and see yourself from 5 years in the future. What does that version of you know? Your eyebrow point. She tells me you don't need to earn your existence. Side of the eye. You were never too much. You were surrounded by people who couldn't hold you. Under the eye. You are here to disrupt, not to disappear. Under your nose. You are the breath between stories, the root pushing towards the light. And what would your future self say to you now? Chin, I release the voice that never belonged to me. Collarbone, I anchor back into the truth I knew before the world told me otherwise. Under your arm, I remember who I am. Top of your head, I rise because I no longer need to play small to feel safe. And now we'll do the final round. In round 3, we're choosing a new identity. Go back to a moment when you dimmed yourself. What did that version of you need to hear? Eyebrow point. I'm the one who said yes when I meant no. Side of the eye. I'm the one who disappeared to be loved. Under the eye. I see her now, the younger me, afraid to be seen. Under your nose. And I tell her you were always worthy. Now go forward. Who are you becoming when you no longer need to prove yourself? Jin, you never had to disappear to be chosen. Collarbone, you never had to carry it all to be safe. Under your arm, you're allowed to rise. Top of your head, not because you earned it, but because it's who you are. What if your power was never lost, just buried beneath performance? Eyebrow point. I rise as the woman who honors her yes and her no. Side of the eye. I rise as the one who chooses visibility over silence. Under the eye. I rise as a growing forest through the cracks. Under the nose, as the canopy and the roots, both. Anchor into this identity that's already rising. Your chin, as the wild seed that knows how to become. Collarbone, I rise because my presence is enough. Under your arm, I rise because I'm no longer willing to abandon myself. Top of your head, I rise because I remember who I am and I'm ready to live from that place now. The story you inherited is not the story you're obligated to repeat. You're not here to be useful. You're here to be whole. You're not here to perform excellence. You're here to embody truth. You're not here to hold it all together. You're here to let yourself fall apart and be loved anyway. From this place, what becomes possible? What becomes possible when you're holding the pen? Let those truths settle into your chest. Feel the soil of your nervous system begin to soften. There's nothing to fix, just something beautiful that's waiting to take root. When you're ready, repeat this affirmation out loud or silently, just for you. I rise because I'm worthy. I rise because I remember. I rise because I'm no longer waiting for permission to be who I already am. Place a hand on your heart, and if you feel safe, one on your belly. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, whisper this to yourself. I don't need to become. I already am. Think of this practice as planting a seed, not a performance, not a goal, but a quiet seed of truth, one that can grow roots in the forest of your being. And if today's tapping gave you even a small exhale, imagine what happens, as she said, when you give yourself this nourishment regularly. So here's my invitation. Tonight, write one line from Still I Rise on a sticky note. Put it on your bathroom mirror or next to your bed. Let it become a ritual, a reminder, and a return. If you want more tools like this, you can visit me at pathtocoaching.com. And remember that your body has more wisdom than your mind can name. Whatever you choose to carry forward from here, let it be lighter and let it be yours and let it grow in your time. And thank you for rising with me.
Thank you. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, everyone, for joining in tonight. And that comes to the end of our sessions. And we will see you next Wednesday, same time. Do you have any questions for us?